Alright guys, I am here at Pops Comics in Louisville, Kentucky. And guys, when I go in here, you guys are not going to believe the amount of pop figures they have here. It is absolutely impressive. Let's head on in. Alright, so as soon as you enter the store, they have a huge wall of, or huge shelf rather, of pop figures. But if you go over here, they have a ton of pop figures all sprawled out all over the shop. Just a ton of pops here. Look at this. It's insane. And they got them grouped up pretty well. Got some really good prices on some of them here. And they even have some pretty rare, valuable pops here as well. Some super valuable pops here. We are picking up these guys here. I'll show you guys those in a video later. What do you think about this store?
Dude,
Isn't this
I had
amazing?
absolutely no idea that they made so many pops that I want.
Yeah, right? But we got some more pops over here. And then I'm going to take you guys to another shelf too and show you some more. Alright guys, so we even got more pop figures here. This is in the back of the store. This is the store itself here. Front door over there. And look at all these pops, man. Just crazy, crazy amount. I don't think I've ever been into a store that has had this many pop figures in it. This is just this is insane to see so many. You've got Milton from Office Space. You've got so many others here. Got some Hamilton ones. Ooh, I need to show Raven that when I get a chance. Got some Goonies. Got Mikey. You got Chunk. I Love Lucy. And then there's just so many here. The possibilities are endless. I haven't even had a chance to even come close to looking through all these. There's Star Wars here. Right down here. So, yeah, you guys should definitely come and check out this shop if you're in Louisville. It's called Pops Comics. And they're very helpful people here with a lot of pops to offer for pretty much any fan of any fandom. And that's what's great about collecting pops is, you know, it's you're gonna find something that you're gonna want to buy that's a pop figure. And I didn't even know this. Whoa, they have a $5 pop figure section. Everything $5. What? Might have to go through and see what I can find. All right, so we are back from Pops Comics. That was a really cool store, wasn't it?
It really was. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, we'll talk about.
I was pleasantly surprised.
What was some of your favorite things from that store? Like, just what were you? Really...
Well, I wasn't expecting it to be pop figures and comics. So when we walked in and immediately was greeted by the shelf of pop figures, and then you turn around and the entire wall is pop figures, and then you look further and the entire back wall is pop. I mean, like everywhere. I loved it. Yeah. I loved it.
So, Raven actually spotted this comic book shop on our way home, and we had just went to Jurassic Quest. Yeah. Which was cool, and she spotted it.
Stoplight, and I was just like, "Hey, what's that?"
Yeah, and so we just decided to go venture and check it out. That's always usually brings some of the best experiences too. When you just go find a comic book shop. So they had wall-to-wall pop figures there. I think there was only one section, which was just to the left of the door, that didn't have any pop figures. Or, well, that whole left wall.
Yeah, that whole left wall.
Any pop figures on it whatsoever. But still, I think I can say that I had never been to a store with that many pop figures in it at once.
I had absolutely no idea they even made all of those different kinds of pops that we saw.
Yeah,
absolutely incredible.
Yeah. And we kind of just got into collecting pop figures. And so They say that once you start, you don't want to stop because there's so many different fandoms of pop figures.
I totally see that now. I didn't get it at first, but now realizing just how many different kinds there are out there. Yeah.
There's a lot.
So
we actually picked up some pops. Because we had to. They had some really great deals on some. They had pop figures ranging from as cheap as $5. They had a real nice, plentiful selection of just cheap $5 pops, ranging from
$8 pops too. Yeah.
Boy bands to they had some He-Man collectibles in there, and then they had $8 pops. They were selling damaged pops where not necessarily the actual figure itself was damaged, but as a collector, you want to make sure that the box is
like it was
good
or something like that.
But we did get some pop figures. One in particular I'll show you guys last that I had my eye on for quite some time.
We've had our eye on.
And so why don't I let Raven go ahead and start?
Sure.
So tell them what you picked up and why you picked up what you picked up.
So this is not the first release of them. They did one a few years ago, I think, maybe 3 years ago.
I think they did, yeah, something like that.
But I said that if I ever came across any again, I wanted to get them. I was huge Powerpuff Girls fan. And I picked up Buttercup and Bubbles 2 different times at our local GameStop. And I vowed, like, as soon as I walked in there and saw all of those, I was like, okay, if they have Blossom, I'm getting Blossom, at least. So,
yeah,
I got Blossom. Should have brought the others out here to show you anyway, but this is what I picked up there. And then
she's in great condition too. Like
she is, yeah.
The box doesn't have really any tears on it, so yeah.
And then I also picked up Mojo Jojo. So I only need Fuzzy Lumpkins to complete this collection.
So there you go.
I opted not to get him today because he's actually fairly common to find to find, and so Brian had one that he wanted to get. They had a 3 for whatever special going on. So show him what you got.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, they had a really great special. It was like any three $12 pops
figures
were $33.
So you're essentially only saving $3.
You're like
but
saving
that
$3,
all adds
but,
up,
Yeah, but still, you want to save money so you can buy more pop figures. Anyway, so
if you're going in there planning to get more anyway, that's actually a good deal.
So this one, this is my favorite Broadway musical of all time. If you haven't seen it, we highly recommend you check it out. I saw him and I was like, man, I gotta get him because the costume alone. But I already have one of these, the one I wanted the most. But I got George Washington from Hamilton. And you can see him there.
Super cute.
He's got his little sword, which is cool. And there's all the other ones in the back in this series. This is the first series. And I did find out that they're actually making a series 2. And they're going to have King George. They're going to have
I want King George.
I think they're going to have not Lafayette, but Thomas Jefferson will be a part of that. And then there's like another variant of Alexander Hamilton and a few others as well.
I would love to get all of those.
So we're going to try to get as many of these as we can. So we got Hamilton. However, this next pop figure was one that we both had our eye on for a very long time. We are huge fans. I would say probably like mega fans of this show. It is probably our favorite show to watch together. Would you say?
Absolutely.
It's up there.
It's one of the absolute.
It's up there with like Mandalorian and all that. But if you haven't watched this show yet, please go check it out. It is totally worth watching. And I'm surprised that they've only made 2 in this for this show, but I hope that we get a series 2 when we get more figures, because they can make some pretty cool figures for the rest of these.
Gosh.
But we got a Cobra Kai, Daniel LaRusso. How about that? And we got him. He was about like $20.
He was $20
like that. He was $20. But we got him. And they did have something that was really cool. I didn't pick it up because as a collector, we want to make sure we're getting things that are in almost mint condition or as great condition or excellent condition as possible. They did have a Johnny Lawrence, but it was from the Karate Kid movie because they did do a Karate Kid movie series. And I think they only did Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence as part of that as well.
But they also had Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai. But they had him for $10 because the box was really
the box
up,
was also
so
damaged. So we got this one. I mean,
like if we weren't concerned
condition.
about collecting, you know, if we just wanted them out of the box, that would have been an excellent deal. But
so there you go. So, but yeah, that's what we picked up from Pops Comics. Definitely go check them out if you are in the Louisville, Kentucky area.
Yeah, they were.
We are
great.
definitely
That was a good day.
Going to be heading back there again once we. You have more money to spend.
I was just blown away. Like I had absolutely so much nostalgia. Oh my gosh, everything.
It
from,
was like a
old
sensory
stuff to new.
overload.
It was at first.
Yeah.
I was like freaking out a little bit. I was so excited. They had Slush Puppy, like from the actual like
the
slushies.
puppy,
Yeah.
the Slush Puppy. Yeah.
They had Colonel Sanders. They had Candyland. They
Steve
had
Irwin.
Yes, I want to get Steve Irwin.
She wanted Steve. She almost got Steve Irwin.
I did almost get Steve
almost
Irwin.
Put something else back to get Steve Irwin.
I almost put Mojo Jojo back to get Steve Irwin, but I was just like, no, I need to complete.
You need
this
Mojo
collection.
Jojo. Yeah.
But they had Saved by the Bell. They had just oh my gosh, I can't even remember what all they had.
And they might
be
having.
They had Edgar Allan Poe, which I really want to get.
And they're supposed to be releasing New Kids on the Block soon. Somebody is a huge New Kids on the Block fan.
And I've said this for years. They've had Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. They even had freaking Boys to Men, okay? They had TLC. How do they not have New Kids on the Block yet? And Brian did some sleuthing, and it appears, knock on wood,
that this month
they're releasing an NKOTB series.
And y'all already know we're dropping the money. We're probably going to drop the money and get them all because she says that if we don't get them all, we're not. So
that's the thing. NKOTB fans are like serious.
That's
so if you don't get something like the day or two it comes out, you're pretty much SOL.
Yeah. So
like we're not. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah,
I've already put a little bit of money back for. So
yeah. So, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video of us showing you Pops Comics, and we hope to, as we're out in our many adventures, if we ever stop into a place like that, you know, as long as they're okay, of course, with us recording the location, we'd love to show you, you know, all those nerdy type places like combo stores and things like that. We love going into places like that, and yeah, so let me know what you thought about this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know in the comment section below, what are some of your favorite Pop figures? We would love to see, you know, what are some of your holy grail Pop figures? Put those in the comment section below. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the next one. Later.